Hello everyone, welcome to The Bridge. This is PV Sindhu. I'm also like a normal girl who enjoys and who wants to get ready and get dressed up.
Hello, everybody. I am Arshi Yasin, co founder of The Bridge, and we are getting on a very candid and special conversation today with two special guests. So, we have Mr. Deepak Gulati, who is the Executive Officer, Marketing and Business Solutions, Bridgestone India. And then we have PV Sindhu. Her name doesn't need any introduction. It's been surreal, the whole ride, ever since the day on the Tokyo podium and after 3 months and then the Padma Bhushan. How does it all feel?
Well, it feels amazing, and I think these all are very precious moments for me. And I think after the Tokyo, in no time I've received the Padma Bhushan, so definitely it's an encouragement. I think this will definitely make me, work more harder and achieve a lot more. I think because these kinds of awards give me a motivation and support. I would say so. Definitely, it's a wonderful feeling which I can never forget, and it's been really good so far and I'm really enjoying it.
Moving over to Deepak's Bridgestone's association with PV Sindhu has been long, and it's really long, and she is India's first ambassador to the brand.
Bridgestone and PV's association goes long time back, and we are truly proud of the way she has represented India in badminton internationally. Her dedication, her hard work. She just mentioned like you need to continue to work hard. Her agility, her mental strength on the court is what has really made her great. We will continue to support her in the years to come also.
Please share with us, how is the Paris plan?
Of course, Paris plans is definitely there, and there's a bit time for that. But before that, I have a couple of tournaments coming up. Right now, even now, I have back-to-back tournaments in Indonesia, and I also have the World Championships coming up in December in Spain. And 2021 is gonna end with the World Championships, but I think 2022 there's a busy schedule where I have to accordingly plan and make sure, because we have the Commonwealth and Asian Games coming up. So I think each tournament is very important, and the most important thing is we need to be injury free, because that is very very important, and keep working hard accordingly and make sure that we pick and choose tournaments, because you want every tournament where you want to give your 100%, but at times you might not be able to give. So accordingly we need to plan and make sure everything goes on well and be well prepared for the Paris 2024.
And that's how Sindhu chases her dream. So Bridgestone India has this brilliant campaign called #ChaseYourDream.
I think Deepak sir, I've met him a lot of times, couple of times recently also. So I would say it's been a really close association where it relates to my game, chase your dreams, and you keep chasing your dreams always. And I think thank you, sir, for all the support and encouragement. You've always been very, very supportive, and Team Bridgestone.
Deepak, the next Olympics is 3 years, and not a lot of time left if you see as compared to the 4-year Olympic cycle. So, what is Bridgestone's plan to support future Olympians via the campaign?
Sure. So, see, we are a company who's always been doing a lot in the world of sports, right? And we will continue to do that going forward also. Our vision is to support India's Olympic dream. We want to help support, chase their dreams. So we are one of the very few companies who also works at grassroots level. And Inspire Institute of Sport is one of the places where we have associated with who groom athletes right from grassroots. So we'll continue to work with such institutions at grassroots levels, as well as support some of our core brand ambassadors and players.
Definitely, and I'm really proud. I mean, our country is doing great, and Bridgestone's contribution and even IIS's contribution is commendable in creating and producing brilliant, sports persons. Uh, Sindhu, coming to an off-court topic now, I'm also sure that you get all of these sports-related questions so many times, and among audience, we are there is for any athlete there is life outside sport as well, right? And I must say, your Diwali pictures were amazing. I went onto your profile and I was like, okay, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy, like, I'm also like a normal girl who enjoys and who wants to get ready and get dressed up. So yeah, a lot of people think that I'm very aggressive, but I think on court, of course, I am aggressive and I should be, but I think off court it's more of like, I'm a normal girl apart from playing badminton, like who wants to dress up. So I really like in what I do. It's not like I have to do for someone else, or I have to just get ready for someone else. But I feel like I want to get ready and I want to get dressed up, and on the magazines and all. I feel I want to wear what I like. So it's not like I am doing when someone is saying. It's just that I do what I enjoy. And so yeah.
Yeah, even the sari which you wore when you went to receive Padma Bhushan, I was like, wow, the way Sindhu carries, it's brilliant, and you have no idea, Sindhu, the way you inspire millions of girls in the country. That goes beyond medal, and that's the win. We are so glad that the brand Bridgestone is supporting you, and one of a very few companies that has managed to come back strong post pandemic. Please share some of the experience from your journey. Yeah.
Sure. Yes, I think you are right that Bridgestone is one of the companies who's really bounced back very well from the pandemic. And I can maybe list down 2 or 3 key reasons which have helped us do that. First is, I think, our focus on being very consumer and customer centric, and having agility in a world which is very uncertain, like in the COVID times, with the things changing so fast and environment changing so fast. Staying focused on your consumers and your customers, and having the agility to adapt yourself to the changing environment, I think that is one of the most important things to help you bounce back. Secondly, we've been very employee focused. We've done a lot of good stuff for our employees. We've taken care of them during very tough times, and that really improves our employee engagement. And the employees are ready to, when there is a need, they are ready to come back, bounce back, and be flexible as per required. So I think those are 2 important reasons which have helped us bounce back in a big way after the pandemic.
I'm sure you get this question a lot of times, and I'm sorry if I'm like making you bored with this question, but yeah, what is the formula you carry when you are on that court, especially when you that scream? And I make sure that I'm keeping the volume of my TV, on a higher end.
Well, for me, badminton is my passion. And of course, when I started playing badminton, so every time you go into a match, you go for a game. I mean, you want to win for yourselves. And I think that passion gets me here. And I definitely want to achieve and be number one in the world. So I think that keeps me going, and shouting on court, or want to win that match. I think that aggressiveness is very much needed in a sport, and it just comes naturally, because uh, it's very very important for a player to and they will have goals in their life, but I think to achieve them you have to work more harder. I mean, you win some and you lose some, but I think when you lose, you learn a lot more from your mistakes. I think that is very, very important. And for me, yeah, as you said, being consistent, definitely I would take it as a very positive note, but I think it's very, very important to keep working hard. It's not that, you win something and you just stop with that. I think that win should give you much more confidence to go to the next level. And I think that keeps me going.
Sindhu, if you have to say just one last statement for our audience, especially because the pandemic is not yet over, and we are also getting to know that third wave in India might, kick in. So, any advice or any word of
Yeah, well,
this?
Firstly, I hope that it doesn't happen. I mean, the third wave doesn't come, but I think I'm sure, in this pandemic, a lot of people have had a lot of loss and a lot of things have been happening, and the whole world have, come to a standstill. But I think hoping things getting fine slowly. Things will get fine. It will take time, but I'm sure you need to have that hope and belief. But I think to keep themselves busy, I would say exercise, or do some kind of new exercises or yoga or meditation to keep yourselves busy, because I think that is very very important, where it keeps yourself calm and just keep going.
Really
Yeah.
thankful. The fangirl inside me, Sindhu, is really thankful and is very happy to have you in this Indian sports ecosystem. We just want that hat trick to happen in 2024, and we all will be praying for you.
Yes,
So,
yes. Thank you so much. I definitely would need your prayers, your wishes, your love, and support. And yes, I am going to do my best and hoping for the best to happen.
thank you, Deepak, and thank you, Sindhu, for joining us.